Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Terrence J. Right now, you rocking with the best, Vlad TV. It's going down. The whole Megatron thing is just like, it's really tough for all of us. Mega's function on 106 is so imperative to the show. Not just from a TV standpoint, because he is on as an on-air presence as well, but what he does as part of the 106 experience. We still don't know how we're gonna even try to. We can't replace that, but we still don't even know what we're gonna try to do during the show while you're there in studio. While me and Roxy are reading the scripts and prepping during the commercial breaks, Mega jumps on the mic and gets the crowd live. But when he does what he does, he's one of the best in the game. I mean, I'm talking, like Fat Man Scoop, like Dougie Fresh. I'm talking guys that can captivate a crowd through the uses of words and his imagery and just the way he transitions from song to song. Nobody does it the way he does it. Like real talk, he's better than I am at able to manage a crowd. It's so incredibly tough to do that, and I just professionally I've always admired him because he was always so good at it. And from a humanistic standpoint, the dude was just so nice. I think the last conversation he was having with Fred was trying to get me to host a party. Like, just always looking out for other people. He always reps Staten Island to the fullest. And to have him at such a young age of 32 years old, with three, young children behind, it is so heart-wrenching. And my prayers go out to his family. My prayers go out to his loved ones. And I just want all of them to know that, he was brilliant at what he did, and we will miss him. And Rock and I and the entire staff will do everything we possibly can to make sure that his legacy lives on, and to make sure that his hard work wasn't done in vain and is not forgotten. And I think it's just, when you look at where hip-hop is, 10 years ago, this was the norm. There was people getting shot all the time, but we've been in a place lately where, shooting ain't cool. It's not cool. You got artists like Kanye West and Lupe Fiasco and Common and all these dope artists. They not talking about killing nobody. So when this happens, and it's like some real street-ish is brought back to the game, it takes you back to that terrible feeling of where we don't want hip-hop to go. So if you're out there and you're young, put the guns down. Like, we just lost a really good soldier over a senseless act of violence, and it has to stop.
Do you know any details about anything about what happened? Because it's just, when we reported it, there was nothing. It was just someone heard a gunshot, and he was found, out in the street.
Police are investigating. There are some witnesses that are starting to come up, and from my understanding, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. He was actually, I think, going to get a cigar or something from the local bodega, and I've heard that it was a robbery going bad, but then I've also heard that he had his personal belongings on him. So I don't want to speculate because I really don't know. And at this point, it's like, what can you do? If we find out who kills him and you put the person in jail, that still don't bring our boy Mega back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's kind of like there's nothing, I don't care if it was Mickey Mouse at this point. It's like my man ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, there's nothing that can be done. It's just horrible.